Alright, let's get right to it. Going to drop into Call of Duty Cold War Zombies. Usually I run with a loadout of the LMG because I found the extended fire so that you can lay down on the zombies kind of helps. Obviously the more upgraded you get it, the better off that is. Let's get right into it. So drop in on the first level. And to get maximum points, I found just using your knife will enable that, so refrain from using your LMG or whichever weapon you choose, unless it's a knife. So this level by no means is hard at all, so just go ahead and take these guys out. There'll be a total of 6 of them. Alright, come on. And continue to do this right up to level 7. Go ahead and take out the zombies with your knife, picking up anything that they drop.
Better get inside and solve this case.
My team can handle it.
Don't worry about opening any doors at this time.
And find the entrance.
But once you get it down at level 7, where you get it down to 1 zombie, then go ahead and lead them here as far away as possible, just general purpose. Then let's start opening the doors. So I found in this order, it's pretty the quickest way, to most efficient way. And you'll have plenty enough points to where you can open the doors you need to open, plus still upgrade your weapon.
Nothing in the report about this place being haunted, is there?
Now, I usually open this left door first, but if you do have enough points, go ahead and open both of them. It'll just save you the headache later.
They're unlike anything we've ever seen before.
And usually if you open that right one first, it tends to charge you to open the inner door behind it, where if you open the left one, it takes care of that.
Whatever they did here caused the other breaches we've encountered. Why would they resurrect the fucking Nazi experiments? Let's get the power on.
Alright, now this is going to generate an anomaly, which will take you to the dark ether. While you're running through this, periodically check to see if you can upgrade your weapon and your armor. The higher tier level, obviously, the more damage your weapon will do. Go ahead and enter the dark ether. And we're basically going to get an orb that we can put into the Pack-a-Punch machine to activate it. It's going to spawn in one of 2 areas that you access from above. You'll see it highlighted like that. But while you're here on the right by the plane, open this little box and grab this fuse. You'll need it later. And pick up the orb and take it back to the Pack-a-Punch machine. As soon as you activate it, run up here to the right, and in between these 2 consoles, you're going to see a small blue orb. Shoot it.
I got signal lock on.
There's 5 of them total. This next one is here.
If I'm reading this right,
and downstairs below the Pack-a-Punch machine on the back wall. This one's kind of hidden, but you can get it. And then number 4 is up top here into the back. You'll see it there. Now, I didn't stay to make sure I got it, so I figured I better go double check. And yeah, I did. So the final one, run around up here and hop up on the particle accelerator. You'll see it right up there. But before we shoot it, I'm going to go ahead and take this zombie out to get the points, because he's going to die as soon as I shoot it anyways. The next round is the dog round. What you want to do after you shoot it is run back over towards the Pack-a-Punch machine. Get disco zombies, and if you haven't seen this yet, it's friggin' hilarious. They don't harm you, they're just pretty much here to dance. You can't harm them either. And while you're here, go ahead and upgrade your weapon. Hey, oh, they got some good moves. We got a zombie Travolta here. Okay, these four in the back over here, they're going to bring this crate out and drop it on the floor as soon as we come out of the dark ether. Go ahead and open it. That could drop a potential ray gun or the D.I.E. And you'll also get, every time I've done it, I've gotten a Juggernog. Be sure to grab that and all the other goodies that drop if you want them. Kill the dogs. I actually not a big fan of guns akimbo. Take out the dogs. The last one will drop the max ammo, and then hightail it up to the, I like it up on the aircraft wing. If you get there quick enough, you'll catch the megaton coming out. There he is. Take him down as far as you can if you like, or you can wait till after you deal with the zombies. Alright. Once you start seeing immune, that means he's getting ready to split. Again, rinse and repeat. Take out all the zombies, leaving one, just so it's less of a headache. Be mindful of if you've upgraded your ammo, which one you did, because you could inadvertently take out your one zombie you want to save. Now run down by this tree with the fungus growing out of it and stand close or slightly behind it to get the megaton to fire at you. So fungus will turn purple, which is what you want later. So once you're down to one zombie, go ahead and take out the megaton. And always be aware where your zombie is so you don't kill him. Take these out and open these up in any order that you want, whenever you like. Convenience. Alright. Now as soon as we take this last one out, he's going to drop a little yellow card. Be sure you grab that yellow card. This is what's going to enable you to get the D.I.E. Wonder Weapon. Alright, so take it back down to the weapons lab, and on the right side in the back corner, go up to this computer unit, insert the card, and get the key card. Remote control, actually. Now back up top in the yard, go ahead and open the bunny door. Now we want to go ahead and trigger level 10, so go ahead and wait for your zombie. Take him out. Now on level 10, you want to herd this entire group of zombies. While I got time, we'll go ahead and open this up. And try to group the entire herd. You're going to have some left over, that's fine. But run them around the yard. And I found if you run clockwise, it keeps them from spawning in behind you once you're inside the room. Once you get them all there, then go ahead and run through the door. Activate the D.I.E. machine. And stand where you can see them, but kind of close to the corner. It keeps it at a minimum for those that get through. Kill any of them that do get through. The machine should take care of the majority of the rest. It'll tell you when it's full. Okay. Then go ahead again, take all the zombies out down to one. And don't forget to grab all your loot down below. Now, once you get him in a position, go ahead and activate the D.I.E. It'll discharge, blow the door off to where you can go ahead and grab the machine. if you happen to have two sets of weapons, whichever one you're holding in your hand is the one that's going to swap out for the D.I.E machine. So make sure you're holding the one you don't want.
To create a weapon that literally spells out die. Do you think they even knew they were the baddies?
So now get some distance from your zombie and use the D.I.E and shoot this box off. That's going to hold the flask. There it is. Go ahead and pick it up and put it down below the fungus on that tree. It'll take about 20 seconds to fill it up, so run around and do other things. You want to go back and pick this bottle up, and we're going to run that downstairs to the weapons lab again. Right below in the back corner, and place it there. Now we're going to go back into the dark ether. Now we're going to start picking up parts, and they spawn randomly, but they're always in the same location. So sometimes you might have to repeatedly check various locations. Take the dogs out. It usually spawns 6 of them for each part. Now if you don't get all of them in one run through the dark ether, which is usually not a problem, you can go back through again and get the remaining pieces you still haven't retrieved. Once you get them all, you're going to... Now this one, I take this one last, because when that bottle that we placed in the weapons lab, you need dogs for that one.
Looks like our strike team found part of a
Run
device.
back to the weapons lab, stand near the bottle you placed earlier,
Looks like a component
because
from
you
a
need to
data
kill a
center.
dog over here close enough to it to where the bottle will draw up the material.
That container's filled up with that gas coming off those poor dogs. Oh, I can only imagine the smell.
Okay, now we'll take our pieces and go back to the workbench below the particle accelerator. And we got our etheroscope now.
We have new orders from the director. We are to shut down the dimensional breach in an effort to contain
Now
the
that
spread.
opens up this anomaly once you build the
I
etheroscope.
think the complete shutdown of the particle accelerator would sever the link between the two
And this is
realities.
what's going to
But how to do
generate
that?
part of what you need to do to beat the final boss.
Maybe that's where
Or to access the final boss, actually. So pick up this diary. First stop is directly below you. It takes 2 pushes to hand. You activate them, and then you hand them the diary. And I found if there's only one zombie, it's like they're afraid of ghosts. They'll turn around and run away.
Anomaly detected. Processing.
Second one is here. And then the last one is back at the workbench where you built the etheroscope.
Anomaly detected. Processing.
Now you just got to ride it out until you're out of the dark ether. But while we're here, we'll go by and grab the flask that's now full. Take it back to the medical bay. And this box right over here, go ahead and interact with it. That's going to give you the upgrade.
appears to be some kind of chemical freezing agent.
Now at this point,
Weaponized liquid
just kind of run
nitrogen.
around.
Not bad, that.
1, find out where your zombie's at. 2,
I
to
got
get
a
some
window for
distance
Chopper
on him.
Exfil strike team. Take it if we need to regroup.
Okay, now back up here. We're going to get a herd of zombies again, and it's a rinse and repeat. Take it all down to just 1. Less of a headache. Once you're down to 1, enter the password that you magically now have. That's going to activate. Now, make sure your zombie's not around because you don't want to kill him. You want to keep him alive as long as possible so you can run around and do other stuff without a headache of a herd. So go ahead and hit these. They'll flip up. Once it flips up, then we're going to go back. Now, we filled this bottle earlier. So grab the bottle, take it up out into the crash site, put it on top of this box here and shoot it. Keep your zombie away because it'll kill it.
I hope they haven't found her.
Once he's clear, okay, run back and grab the bottle. This will give you your second upgrade.
Nova 5. Just in case.
Back down to the medical bay and shoot these until it flips up. Okay, there we go. Now we're going to jump into the dark ether again through this anomaly. And head back down to the weapons lab. Now that fuse you picked up earlier, this is what you need it for. Drop in across from the vending machine. You'll see this laser cutter over here, plasma cutter. Activate it. Back in the real world, go back to this truck. There's now a box on the back. Open it up. This gives you your third upgrade.
This ammo unleashes a fiery blast that... Well,
And
it pretty
like
much just
before,
light fire with
back
fire.
to the weapons lab. Okay, and shoot one of the remaining two. And that's the one. And now we're going to run down below the particle accelerator here on the left and go back into the dark ether. This one can be done in one run, but you got to be really quick and everything has to work just correctly. Occasionally it doesn't. So in this case I got two of them. The first run had to go back into the dark ether to get the third one. This is going to get you your electrical upgrade. Make sure you have enough space, so discharge a couple rounds. Your first one's up here on the penthouse. It's the farthest away, so I usually grab it first. Back below the particle accelerator, back on the right hand side, there's a box. It's got 3 lights on it. You'll know you did it when the lights light up. And then the second one, that's the second furthest away, is back over here in the pond area. Grab it. Back downstairs. Same thing. You should get 2 lights. And that pops up to let you know you got it correctly. And the third one is up here by the crash site, just outside the entrance to the underground. Take it back to the box, the third and final time. And then wait to be out of the dark ether. Just run around and avoid that big guy if you don't want to deal with him. Now we can go back to the box, interact with it, and this gives you your fourth and final upgrade.
Oh, there's a charging function built into that ammo.
This
When
one
you
I
hold the
found is the
trigger,
most
the more
effective
powerful the
against
lightning
pretty
blast
much
becomes.
everything. Shoot the final one,
Proceeding with initialization.
and that's going to activate another anomaly right here, which was actually behind us. Let's take you back into the dark ether. Okay, and over here to the left you'll get another anomaly. Activate it and you can stick around for the animation if you want. They haven't really been hassled by any zombies or whatever. They tend to run away with these guys. Once they're done and you exit the dark ether, they will leave a dark wrench. Take it back up to the yard, go to the tank. There's 3 panels on the side here. That's going to activate a zombie. He's going to come out the hatch, shoot him. Okay, make sure your zombie's not around. Then you need a Simtex grenade. Stick that to the latch. If you've done it correctly, the tank will shoot. Go back up to the crash site. The minute you get near this object, it's going to generate dogs. And take the dogs out. Then go back and grab the ball, because you can't use your weapon while you're carrying this thing. You can drop it and pick your weapon up, but why bother? So take it back here.
Decontamination agent identified.
This operates the
We got
next
plenty of
section.
subjects. Ideas?
That'll
Could be
help to get us to the final boss.
any of them, really.
Okay,
I don't
so
know.
I'm
Do
going
any
to
of
head
them
back up
look
top to the
particularly
crash
knowledgeable
site,
about particle
my favorite
accelerators
spot.
and nuclear fission?
Again, rinse and repeat, take out all the zombies, leaving just one. Now the megaton that shows up, all you want to do is split him, do not kill him. Get us down to one zombie. Then you want to try to get the megaton to follow you back downstairs to the medical bay. Once you get him in the medical bay, you want to walk him underneath the large cylinder that's overhead, and it's going to draw him up into it, like that.
Subject acquired.
You need both of them in there.
Second
So,
subject.
and second subject.
The observation room to prevent primary function.
Okay. Once you have both of them in there, you want to run back up into the room where you got the diary from and activate the computer. This is going to start a cut sequence, which you're locked in this room until this sequence finishes. As soon as this sequence finishes, it's going to generate a whole lot of
This
dogs.
isn't over. Get after him now.
Run out this door and back up the stairs. Take out as many as you can. And you want to head over here to the Omega Outpost, to the living room, activate this anomaly. That's going to start the sequence to the final boss fight. Once in the dark ether, you'll get another anomaly.
Processing.
As long as he's talking, you'll see the zombie run out the door. Once he fades, he's going to drop a picture, but the zombie is going to tend to come after you. So avoid him.
Open.
There's your picture. Once you pick that up, it's going to start the final boss fight. I suggest you have as much stim packs. Make sure you've got a health pack to bring you back if you get taken out. Now he's our buddy.
These faces are familiar to me.
And once he finishes his little speech, he's going to run over to this left of where he's at, back in the corner, and he's going to attempt to shut the machine down.
My family.
All the zombies and everything else we love so much is going to spawn. We need to keep him alive, as well as ourselves.
They had me.
If we do it successfully, the helicopter will come in for extraction to pick you up. Choose your path getting back out to where the helicopter spawns in, out by the pond, because there are things along the way, even though there may be no more zombies or monsters, the place is fixing to blow up, so there's still stuff that can kill you, so avoid unusual objects.
I will repair the damage I have done.
And good luck. I'll save the rest for you.